evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Westerly High School's Salvatore J. Orgieri Field for tonight's Rhode Island Interscholastic League contest between the Smithfield Sentinels and your Westerly Bulldogs. We will begin tonight. Can you please rise for the national anthem? Your starting lineup. First, for the visiting Sentinels, you have number 1, Dalton Dione. Number 8, Matthew Richardson. Number 9, Chase Rinker. Number 15, Nicholas Pike. Number 18, Tyler Bailey. Number 21, William Hawkins IV. Number 22, James Sylvester. Number 24, Matthew Payne. Number 29, Anthony Mercero. Number 42, Sean Trainer. And number 44, Lex Trumbo. And now for your starting lineup for the Westerly Bulldogs. Number 1, Lance Williams. Number 2, Drew Petraska. Number 5, Caleb Williams. Number 7, Ryder Cassidy. Number 9, John Sullivan. Number 10, Tyler Rafferty. Number 11, Zach Morin. Number 33, Mitchell McLeod. Number 35, Aiden Cody. And number 42, Liam Cody. Tonight's contest is being played under the rules and regulations of the Rhode Island Interscholastic League. As defined in the RIIL rules, all spectators will respect the integrity and judgment of game officials, remain respectful to all players, coaches, game officials, and spectators will cheer for your team. We are especially thankful for tonight's officials, John Scoliard and Matt Cocoen.
Hello one, hello all, and welcome to Sal Orgieri Field on this beautiful Thursday night. We got some lacrosse on the top of the hill for you. Face-offs at midfield right now, folks. Final game of the regular season for both squads. We got the Smithfield Sentinels in town, and obviously our Bulldogs coming in 13-0 in the division. Regular season champs looking to protect that. They did lock up the regular season championship as Lance Williams with the opening facer races down the far sideline. Smithfield, the number 2 seed in the division. So not only is this the last game, nice pass in the middle, they can't connect. Bulldogs will regroup. So not only is this a big game in general for Smithfield, but this may not be the last time the Bulldogs beat Smithfield. Bulldogs working the perimeter, go left to right in the white. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We have Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, bringing the nitty-gritty to you folks. It is crunch time coming around the goal. Liam Cody, and he passes off. Regular seasons are just about done, wrapping up, and it is playoff time next week. Late next week, and then the following anyway. Bulldogs looking for a room. Makes the move, shot on goal, and score. Bulldogs on the board. Lance Williams. So just a minute into things, Bulldogs on the board, 1-0. Last time these two teams met, folks, overtime, 9-8, Bulldogs took it away. This Bulldog team is a better team. They've improved throughout the season. They're gelling at the right time. And not only that, but man, did they get an extra bullet in the chamber with the return of Drew Petroshka, who after missing the first 13 weeks with a fractured back from everything I was told, to come back and score 5 goals, multiple assists in his first game back. A huge weapon the Bulldogs added. And Smithfield finally runs down the faceoff. On the move, a little pass ahead, and they can't connect on the shot. Cassidy will wrangle it in, and the Bulldogs out of the threat. Got a shadow in the far corner. Up the middle from behind, he avoids it, and that's going to be Fazaro who goes to the ground. Ball comes loose, and the Sentinels will grab it. Sentinels in green come in with a 10-3 overall, 10-3 league record. Nearest team was Tollgate, who they lost 3 in a row at the wrong time. They ended up 9-5, and they can't catch Smithfield. So your number 1 team in the division and your number 2 team in the division are playing here today. Will they meet again in the finals? Who knows? Lance with the steal. Williams all the way down the other end of the field, still on the move. Passes dope man. Williams near corner. Williams to Williams connection. We've heard so much this year. And the baseline finally gets doubled off. Caleb in the back. Liam Cody has it. Makes a move to the inside and a backhand shot, and it didn't make. Little wide. Nice attempts by Cody. Bulldogs trying to run it down behind the goal. And Petroshka comes out with it on the far side. Fazaro gives it off to Williams. So I don't know the brackets of the playoffs. They've been undetermined. I've been told a lot of different ones. Williams all the way around. Shot, score. Is he fired up? He may know something. I don't know, boy. Let me tell you, right out the gate, 2 goals. 3 minutes in, Bulldogs up 2-0. And I was just about to say, some of these seniors, they may not play on this field again. And this time it's for real. It's not the fall, and they'll play in a different sport. This is it. It may be. I don't know. But it could very well be if they get a bye into the playoffs. They could get a bye right into a neutral site. And it's looking, honestly, like that's the way it's leading. But I don't want to give anything of finality. But if you're a senior on the field, you got to play as though it's your last game ever on South Jerry Field. It means something special. And I kind of think that maybe Lance Williams knows that. He's put so much of his heart and soul into this field and the time on this field, and to come out that quick, that fired up. A chance at a ring. I don't care what sport you get it in. If you walk away with a ring, that's a memory. Those are some memories you'll never forget. I think a lot of these players know. Nice move to the inside, and another shot from the outside. This time it's ricocheted away. Bulldogs will maintain possession. Win coming off Granite Street left to right. Bulldogs have it in the first. And the connection of our side, it falls loose. And out of bounds, Bulldogs will turn it over. And at midfield, Williams forces a loose ball. Smithfield picks it up, and they are in the far corner, number 7, one of the team's leading goal scorers. I got some stats on them. And they're working out of the shade behind the goal. Number 7's got 16 goals on the year. So he's not afraid to shoot. They do have a couple players with more than that. You're going to have to watch out for number 15, number 22, number 29. They're all up near or above 30 goals each. The Bulldogs on the season have scored 168 goals coming into tonight, so you can make that a clean 170. Smithfield comes in with 154. Not all that much different. But with that difference combined with giving up 80, Smithfield has, and only 64 for the Bulldogs. So they've scored more, given up less, and that's a good equation for success. All the way up to the top, Fazaro switches ends of the field. Bulldogs have it now. Joshua over to Cody, and he stops towards the middle, trying to get a lane, and he shoots where I did not think there was room. He did, lower left pocket, and that's 3 quick ones, and Smithfield got to feel a little bit stunned here as the Bulldogs pop out to a quick 3-0 lead. In this regular season finale, we got a timeout, Smithfield on the field, and that is no surprise. Everything going in favor of the Bulldogs right off the rip here tonight. And like I said, this team is just coming together at the right time. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Mom, your mother's saying hello.
Welcome back, and what a start. A beautiful night that just got even more gorgeous here on the top of the hill. Salo at Jerry Field, not even halfway through quarter number 1. Bulldogs 3 in the pocket. Sentinels have yet to score. All Bulldogs thus far. This is the regular season finale. The Bulldogs are the regular season division champs. How the playoffs work out, I do not know exactly yet. We could go a couple different ways. Who knows? Bottom line is they are playing for the moment. They just take it one game at a time. That's what they've done all year. That's been their remedy, and it's turned into success for them. So both teams playoff bound. Smithfield, regardless of the final here, will end up the number 2 seed in the division. So you were watching the best 2 teams in the division after the entirety of the regular season play in front of you here tonight. Could very well be a preview. But in sports, in playoffs, single elimination, anybody's got a shot. Sentinels working, looking for a decent shot. They haven't really had too much as far as shooting lanes thus far. Bulldogs don't rarely give them up. Working on the outside here. That's number 18, another freshman getting time for the Bulldogs. Jake Karen, among 3 or 4 freshmen that play. Looking for space, the Sentinels here. Not in panic mode, there's no doubt about that. Couple passes, they got one in the middle, and the bounce shot, nice play. Maybe they lulled them to sleep, whatever they did, they ran a nice play right there. Sentinels are on the board with a lower left bounce shot through the legs of the Bulldogs goalie. It's 3-1. I didn't know they were set up. I know it was slow, but hey, sometimes it turns out. And now we got a game ahead of us here to play, folks. 48 minutes of lacrosse. Start to finish. There's going to be a little delay in play for both of these teams. I don't believe the start of the playoffs would be until mid next week, no matter how they pan out. So there's going to be a break. Leave it all on the field mentality. There's no doubt about that. Eric Fazaro with the rip, and he is on the run. Switches sides. Quickly pass underneath, And looking for room, shot off the mark, but deflected. Bulldogs should maintain possession, and they're not going to. 3-1 score here, quarter number one, full of action, folks. I love it. The playoffs are here. All the teams that we touch on are doing their thing at the right time. The baseball team has a huge game here tonight. And I'll peek out in the crowd later on, and maybe if I can get an update one of these Bulldogs in the dog pound has, and see if I can provide anything. But I got updates on the standings of everybody that we touch, baseball, softball, both lacrosse and volleyball. And they're all doing great. They're all doing fantastic. They have great regular seasons. But their time here in Westerly is short. And a little delay on the field here. There's been a couple substitutions. It looks like Liam Cody's getting set to take it in behind the goal. And that is what's going to happen, and we are off. Looking in front, nothing there, and the pump fake shot deflected all the way back out, and out of bounds it goes. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. Four and a half to go. And the Bulldogs rotate behind the goal. Williams gives it off to Cody, who comes around, ducks underneath two, and then kicks it out. Petraska has it. And we're over to Cesaro. Not much room. Back to Williams, Caleb Williams. Backs up. Makes a go at it, move to the inside. He's got him beat. And tries to go over the top, bounce shot, nice D by the Sentinels. And out of bounds it goes. Bulldogs will retain possession. Liam Cody will inbound. Sentinels playing good defense. Trying to get to the inside. Cody shot, bounce shot deflected away. Nice save by the goalie. Sentinels have it. Bulldogs lost that opportunity. Errant pass all the way down the other side. Tries to get it ahead. Nice pass. One-on-one. He's going to get a shot off, and it's saved by Cassidy. And it's going to go in favor of the Bulldogs. Actually, it was just a wide shot. So the Bulldogs escape the turnover. And from the back of the goal, Cassidy has it in the shadows. Collins running out, and he's going to get it all up ahead. And as Zachary Morin crosses the middle, another senior on this Bulldog squad that spent a lot of time on this field. Could be the last time. And a pup right here, but effective. Let me tell you, as a freshman, he's got a long future. Caleb Williams struck from behind, put to the ground. Thank you. There comes the flag. Maintains possession, and then it hit down again here, so the Bulldogs will have it. And someone off to the box for the Sentinels. Folks, this production brought to you in part by the Wireless Zone, authorized Verizon retailer, Repair Zone, cracked screen, new battery, we got you covered. Located next to Duncan at Dunn's Corners in Westerly. 2:53 to go, quarter number one. Bulldogs 3, Sentinels 1. One Sentinel shoved off into the booth. And we're getting ready to get started here, see if the Dogs can capitalize. And here we go. And from long range, Lance Williams, nice save. Sniper shot, low left, bounce shot. Cody brings it in here. Up over the top, and Pizarro able to connect, but another nice save by the Sentinels goalie, number 1, Donegan. Connects on the pass, but the Bulldogs defense is there. Quickly, Matthew Garafola. And the Sentinels come out of the back, and it's loose. And Pizarro comes out with it again. He's been busy doing that here tonight early on. And he passes it off. Shot to score. Just like that. Turnover, pass, shot. Drew Petrosca completes it. Bulldogs back up 3 by a score of 4-1 with 2:05 to go in quarter number 1. Regular season finale. It is senior night here, folks. I've been talking about how much that means to these guys. There'll be that formal introduction at halftime. They'll come out with their parents and families. So make sure you stay tuned at the half. We will be bringing that to you live. Back in the middle again here, Lance Williams for the Bulldogs. Came in about 75%. Some semblance of an infraction. We'll give it to the Sentinels. And that is a huge asset to have on a team, without a doubt. On top of that 75% face-off percentage, he's got 30 goals on the year he hit now with those 2 today. Productive, always productive. And the Sentinels looking for space. As they are patient on offense, you've seen that. And I will be getting updates as far as the baseball game goes. We got a 0-0 game in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So I will keep everybody apprised of that. I mean, that could... Bulldogs fighting for it in the middle, and finally number 32 pops it out loose. And the Sentinels have possession on the far side. Sentinels working that corner. Warren not having it. Excellent defender. Physical. Bulldogs full of them. And a pass inside, and there's that physicality. Pops it back out, number 22, Matthew Garafola. Locked up man with. So the baseball team doing a nice job, gritty effort this season, coming together and fighting. I would not want to run into them in the postseason. They've lost a lot of one-run games, extra inning games, and that all can change in the postseason. I've been told tonight's game has some serious ramifications, as the Bulldogs could go as high as a 2 seed or as low as a no playoff berth at all. So I just know that tonight's a big one, so we're rooting for them over there. In front of us, we got a couple subs here, and we're at the 10-second mark of quarter number 1. Check plus for the Bulldogs, who right now hold a 4-1 lead, and they sure don't want to give up that goal in the last 10 seconds of a quarter. Those are very deflating. And they're not gonna, because that's the horn. Quarter number 1 in the books, folks. The score, Westerly Bulldogs 4, Smithfield Sentinels 1. Bulldogs coming in 13-0 on the regular season division champs. Don't tell me they don't want a perfect regular season, because they came out 100 miles an hour. This is going to be a good one to watch, the 1 seed versus the 2 seed, folks. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back. And welcome back, everybody. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner, Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, bringing you Bulldog sports, folks. The regular seasons are ending. The playoffs are starting. Where, who, when, and why is all being determined right here. Everything's set on the field in front of us. The 1 seed is our Bulldogs. The 2 seed is the Smithfield Sentinels. And tonight's game has no bearing on that going into the playoffs. The Bulldogs have a perfect regular season on the line that'll motivate any high school player as if the Bulldogs needed motivation. The score, Bulldogs 4, Sentinels 1. Sentinels going to start with it as they're going left to right now in the green. The playoff form shot from long range, save by Cassidy. The playoff format, again, has not been determined for 100%, so I'm not going to throw out a lot of different confusing scenarios. You got the number 1 and number 2 seed in the playoffs in front of us right now, that's for certain. I'll go around the world of sports here in Westerly at some point after the half. Bulldogs backing up a little bit here, spreading out. And we're off here. Been some slow delays, I will say that. From behind, Cody has it. Push. Petrashka, long range, that one flies a little bit high. He had a shooting lane. And they're going to give it to the Bulldogs. That's Williams on the far side. Working his way, fighting, and Liam Cody jumped there, shot, and deflected and saved by the Sentinel goalie. Apparently he didn't get a stick on it, and it was just wide. But the last one was wide. I thought he got a stick on this one. That ball flies fast, folks. And the pass up over the top. Sentinels have not been able to connect on any effective passes to catch breaks. And there's your flag. The Bulldogs have that behind them too. Toronto working his way into the Sentinels third. Williams has it. So when the Sentinels do grab possession, the Bulldogs will get it right back. Let's see if they can capitalize on this 2 chances here. And Williams makes the move, kicks it back out. That's going to be the whistle. And it's going to go, that whistle against Westerly. We'll let them sort things out here. And it is a possible timeout on the field, looks like to me. Looks like the teams are gathering. And we have a timeout on the field with 9:41 to go in quarter number 2 as we make our way along in the regular season finale. Remember, folks, stay tuned at the half. It is senior night. Parents, families, and friends will be escorting their seniors for what could be, folks. Such a great season could end up, you know, I said the word, could end up just fantastic with a win here tonight. And it may be the last time these seniors play here. And that is a forever thing, so they're leaving it all out, and they have from the get-go, and that's what they've done all year. This team has just gotten better and better and better, and they are really fun to watch. This production brought to you in part by Valenti Subaru. Subaru sales and service located at Dunn's Corners in Westerly. Valenti means value. With over 90 years in the auto business, the Valenti family knows how to keep customers happy. Voted Retailer of the Year 2022 by Subaru of New England. That's Valenti Subaru. So the players matriculate themselves back onto the field for the remainder of the second quarter here. Bulldogs will have possession. Hasn't been a lot going on in the middle. A lot of little delays going on here tonight, I'm noticing. Which makes things difficult really on the players to get into a flow, but it doesn't seem to have been an issue for this team, this Bulldog team, any kind of adversity that they have seen all year long. They've dismissed, but you know what they say, after today, throw it all away, it's a whole new season, and I do, unfortunately, I have to agree with that the message that delivers, because we've all seen crazy upsets, crazy comebacks. Far side freshman with it, Caleb Williams. At the moment, coming into this one here, he's got 37 goals. That's not too bad for a freshman. Leads the team by 2. I don't know what he's got here tonight, or if Liam Cody's added to his, but they're their top 2 goal scorers. They're both floating around 37. And the Sentinels retreat. They probably should have gone. They had numbers, low shot, wide. Bulldogs are going to grab it. Ryder Cassidy chases it down. And the Bulldogs have it at midfield. Eric Fazaro, the junior. Liam Cody's got it. Looking for another long range. Pump fake, cuts out. Ball's loose. Scooped up near side. Drew Petrashka. Who were fractured back 13 weeks later. Couple regular seasons. No play up shot by Luzzy. Goes a little bit wide right. Deflected by the goalie, I would assume. Bulldogs have it. Coming around, Cody, inside move, jump, and he's still got it. Way to hold on with the defense shot, score. Patience by Liam Cody. A jump, pump fake, and continued his way around for the score. 5-1 Bulldogs. And like I said, folks, this is the last game of the year for both teams. And you know Smithfield's leaving it out there because they're going to see how they measure up to this Bulldog team that they only lost to the closest game of the season, 9-8 in overtime. So that was the closest game by far in the Bulldog season. And this right here doesn't look like what I'd imagine that looks like. I wasn't there that day, and the Bulldogs defense really has done a nice job. Not giving Ryder Cassidy as well, but not really giving Smithfield anything as far as open lanes. One nice move there around. There's the open lane, and there's the score. And I sometimes talk too much, and that'll make it 5-2. Well, that was a quick turnaround because he made that inside move, worked his way around dead ahead, and had a pretty open lane. So that brings this score to 5-2, and we knew this was going to be a battle, folks. Back to the middle we go.
Here we go, lads!
And they're battling for it here. Dust kick. Williams scoops it up. Heading to the left here, a little contact. And he stays on his feet with the flag at his back. And that is the toughness of Lance Williams, who will be sorely missed. And a shot and a score, number 12. Alex Luzzy for the Bulldogs, right when they needed to pick me up. The junior goes and picks them up. And that's the story of the season for this Bulldog team. They have weapons galore, and they just don't get down on themselves. They answer a goal with a goal. How many times this year have they done it within a minute? Countless. And there it is right there. And that is definitely frustrating if you're the road team. You're the number 2 seed behind them, and you can't gain any distance. So we're at 7:33, 6-2. Quarter number 2. Sal Lord Jerry Field, regular season finale, men's lacrosse. The women wrap up their regular season early next week. Playoffs are going to be starting up later on next week. I have no idea where, folks. It doesn't matter to these Bulldogs. They've done the same thing on the road as they have done at home, and that is win. And that's a recipe for success. And patient shot, score, late hit, and he's flagged there. The toughness of number 13. He does it on the gridiron, and he does it in the spring. Eric Fazaro, the junior, finds the back of the net, and bang, bang, just like that, the Bulldogs got 2 in a row and a 5-goal gap. 7 for the Dogs, 2 for the Sentinels. And I think the Bulldogs want to make a little statement to the state here tonight. And frankly, I don't think they want a game off. I really don't. They are coming together and playing their best lacrosse. Your reward generally is a bye week, a round off. But sometimes you just want that freight train to keep on rolling. The Sentinels with it. Excuse me, the Bulldogs with it. Williams off his pick. And not much room. They switch by the Sentinels. And we are going the other way now. At midfield, Cesaro steps up. And they're in the Bulldogs' third. Looking for an opening here. Morin on the ball. Frustrating the Sentinel. And they have it again back behind the goal. Far corner. Halfway mark in the second quarter. Got the similar feel the last time they ran that play. Number 22 working, and there's just no room. Nice job by Garofoli and Cody. And that pass to the middle, and it comes loose for a second. He scoops it back up, and the shot goes higher than that. Saved by Cassidy. And the Sentinels on the move here. Number 22, one of the leading goal scorers for the Sentinels. Great D by the Bulldogs, making them back up and start fresh again here. 5-minute mark. Looks at the spin move to the inside, gets a little spot, and a lot of traffic has to pull back and head back out. That's just great defense over there. Cesaro, Morin, physical, paralleling his opponent. Rafferty, captain on the team, excellent defender. And on the ball here, Williams, of course, and the save by Cassidy. The Bulldogs will take it. On the other side, back to Morin with it. And he'll go the length of the field without any issue. And he's on his way at the midway mark, closer to forward. It is loose on the ground, however. And the green will pick it up. Pass it ahead, and they're over midfield already. On the run. A little contact, he slips off it. And the Bulldogs didn't bite on the shot fake. And it turns into a steal. But the Bulldogs stepped out, I do believe, and they did. So the Sentinels will have it here. 4-minute mark, quarter number 2. And waiting on a whistle. Here we go. Back behind the goal they work. Sentinels are a patient team, and that was pretty impatient there, and that works out for the Bulldogs. Dangerous spot, Cassidy in at the moment, and he's able to get it off to Cody, who loses it, but then from behind strips it. So way to make up for it, Aiden Cody. And Pizarro has it. Sentinels really pouring it on defensively. Williams got it. And he knows how to run this field as good as anybody I've seen, and he's off. Pass. Cody, just over the top of Petraka. Stays in play. The Sentinels have it, I think. There's a whistle, and let's see. The Bulldogs might have it, and they do. So the Bulldogs offense on the move here. Cody's going to inbound. Leslie's working his way around the middle. Cody comes around. He's going to take a shot himself, and it'll to the left of the goal. Was it touched? Yes, apparently. Williams to Cody. In the shadows. Top of the hill, Thursday. Nothing at home, folks, tomorrow. Nothing going on Friday night. Have something fun set up for Saturday night, a baseball game. Bulldogs versus rival Stonington on this non-league way to end the regular season. Shot saved, nice save by Smithfield. The weather doesn't look like it's going to want to cooperate. We'll have to see how that goes. But it really doesn't look like it's going to cooperate. So the Sentinels playing good defense, working their way back up the field. There's no quitting them either. No room on offense. Physical D right there. And Garofola brings him to the ground where he'll be slow to get back up. And they don't really attack on number 32 all that often in his area because the results offensively aren't too good if you're his opponent. So the Sentinels restart. And again, working the outside, Smithfield. Bulldogs in man. Play very effectively. And number 22 working his way around. He's got a lane, and that is up wide right. Cassidy might have got a clip of it, and he did. So no save for Cassidy. Approaching 1 minute to go in the first half. Bulldogs have 7, and the Sentinels have 2. And we are going to head in for another timeout, Bulldog timeout. So 5-goal lead at the moment. In the waning minutes of the first half here at Salvo Jerry Field. Regular season finale, senior night here for the unbeaten Bulldogs. Looking to finish a perfect 14-0 in the league for the regular season. So much going on here tonight. Make sure you stay tuned in at the half. That being said, folks, this production brought to you in part by Kiefer's Martial Arts. Kids Karate, 2 free weeks and a free uniform, folks. Exclusive offer for Westerly Live viewers. Use coupon code Westerly Live at checkout on KieferMartialArts.com. So the Bulldogs Sentinels looking for some kind of an answer offensively. Clearly, they're patient, which is an attribute. There's no doubt about a positive attribute. There's no doubt about that. But the Bulldogs, their man defense is really tough to break down. They are physical. They are fast. And they've only given up 2 goals. And they break and take the field here. And like I said, these seniors know. I'm sure their coaches told them. They may even know the breakdown of the playoffs, frankly, to be honest. But the seniors know that this could be the last time their feet are on that grass. And let me tell you, folks, this sounds like something small. But if you put 4 years, and especially with some of these guys, multiple sports per year, of your time onto this field, it's hard to let go of. Looking for a ring in your last season for these seniors. A ring for anybody is fantastic, but having fought your entire high school career and come so close and now it's right within your grasp. It really is within the grasp. But they got to put it all together each time they're scheduled to take the field from here out. There can be no letdown. Back we go, working the perimeter here. Pick, and the Bulldogs more a nice job switching right through it. And a little bounce shot saved by Cassidy. So under a minute to go here, and Fazaro has it. Makes a move on 2, 3, and around the 4th inside, make that 5. And finally gives it up ahead. So makes 5 moves, gets it ahead to Williams. And he's going to make the last pass. Bulldogs got a shot coming here. Williams to Petrarca, and a save and a beauty by the Sentinels. 36 seconds still to go here. Bulldogs, another shot at things. 30 seconds. Williams working behind the goal. He's going to get it over to Luzzy on the wing over here on the near side. And we're at 20 seconds. Lance Williams has it. We have 17 seconds to go. And they work through the pick. Pizarro lays the shot, hits his knees, gets some shots. Shot score! A missile from the returning senior with 5 ticks on the clock. And man, when that happens to the Bulldogs, I talk about how demoralizing that is. When you're 5 seconds away from safety and to tack on another. Bulldogs 8, Sentinels 2. And his return just to add a weapon to a team with 12 wins when he returned. That is definitely an asset going forward here. Fun team to watch, folks. This is a quality Sentinel team. The Sentinel team is, in fact, went 10-3 on the season. They're in second place. They will end up in second place. Whether they're 11-3 or 10-4 doesn't matter. Bulldogs, of course, want to finish things at 14-0, but that's honestly out of their minds too. They have lost their thoughts and hopes are much higher. In the middle, Michael Jervis. Nope, that's Lance Williams. Still in the middle, and they are fighting on the far side, and that'll do it. Half number 1 is in the books, and all Bulldogs folks here at home on senior night, make sure you stay tuned. Festivities are going to go off just momentarily. The Bulldogs 8, the Sentinels 2, and I'll see you in the second half, folks.
Tonight's halftime will be honoring the WHS Boys Lacrosse Seniors. We are extremely proud of what they are accomplishing this season and appreciate the work the boys have put in for the Bulldogs over the last 3 seasons. We wish you all good luck as you move to futures outside of Westerly. Number 1, Lance Williams with Mother Angel and Dad Steve. Lance will be attending Worcester State University studying education, and he'll be playing football. Number 2, Drew Petraska with Mom Gina and Dad David. Andrew will be attending the University of Rhode Island studying business management. Number 8, Jonathan Toronto with Mom Grace. Johnny will be attending Bryant University studying business. Number 9, John Sullivan with Mom Jessica and Dad Patrick. John will be going to the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth studying marine biology and will be playing football. Number 10, Tyler Rafferty with Mom Karen and Dad John. attending Villanova University, studying psychology and connective science. Number 11, Zach Morin, with Mom Sheila and Dad Michael. Zach will be attending University of New Hampshire, studying accounting. Number 33, Mitch McLeod, with Mom Colleen and Dad George. Mitch will be attending University of Mass, Dartmouth, studying construction management, and he will be playing football. And now number 35 and number 42, Aiden and Liam Cody, with Mom Phyllis and Dad Jason. Aiden will be attending Norwich University, studying criminal justice. Liam will attend URI, studying kinesiology and physical therapy. If anyone is looking for a group shot of all the seniors together, now is the time to take it. Congratulations to our senior boys lacrosse players. Parents, please make your way back to the stands as we will begin the second half momentarily.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. We are just seconds away from half number 2 in the final game of the regular season. Bulldogs, of course, come in at 13-0, looking to end their division regular season a perfect 14-0 as they will head into the playoffs. They are the regular season division champions already, and this here Smithfield Sentinel team, folks, is the number 2 seed in the division, regardless of today's final as well. Will they meet again? There's a good possibility this is a preview. We'll have to see. In the middle, again, number 1, the senior, who has just honored the seniors at halftime. This could be the final time they step on this field. Number 1, Lance Williams for the faceoff. And Smithfield, tries to come away with it, but from behind. Williams scoops up. The whistles are going to call that on Fazaro, and the Sentinels will take over. And that pass goes high and out, and the Bulldogs will take it. So a little bit of a rusty start here after the half. But a half that was controlled by the Bulldogs entirely. Like I said, the Bulldogs addition of Petrashka just last game made a really, really good team. Really, really, really good. And as far as where they go or if they have a game off and their opponent, that's soon to be determined. And the score, just like that, they make it look easy. Liam Cody with a turnaround. Bulldogs first to draw blood in half number 2, 9-2. And they are feeling it, this Bulldog team. The number 3 team in the division just came here a day ago in Tollgate, and the Bulldogs had no problem handling them for the second time in the season. So the Bulldogs just, whoever comes to town or whoever's next on the schedule, they are taking care of business. And Williams fights for it here. 3 Sentinels it takes to get the ball away from him, and it's still just rolling away. And Morin's in the mix now. And Lance Williams, of course, heads up with it. And pops out to the far side. Midfield we go. And he finds Junior Fazaro with some running room. And the pass in front gets a little short. And it's going to get scooped up. Petrashka's in the area. Cody's in the area. Sentinels are in the area. Far corner here. And the Bulldogs have it. Cody. So update I have at the moment, folks, bottom of the 5th inning. Bulldogs baseball 0-0 tie. In a game that has a lot of meaning, for what I've been told, shot saved by the Sentinels goalie. From a game that has a lot of meaning by seeding, by playoffs in general. Trying to keep you posted as well on that. It's the nitty gritty, folks. Come down to it. The ladies softball team doing one heck of a job in the down stretch of the season. In the end, they are 11-4 in the record. And that's a sniper shot. Nice save. Shot by Williams. This time by Petrashka low and another save. Number 1 for the Sentinels comes out Donegan pretty hot in the second half here. He is a junior. And Sentinels trying to work their way to midfield. There's a little hit here by Cody. And they kick it ahead. Morin trying to scoop it up. There's 3 Sentinels in the area. And out of it comes Williams with the ball on the run. Into the Sentinels' third. Makes one guy miss. That's 2, and he'll let his offense catch up. Cody with it. Makes a move. It's not there. Bruce has got to his knees, though, and he's got a space now. And that got deflected and will dribble out of bounds. The Bulldogs should hang on to it, and they will. Approaching 9 minutes. Quarter number 3. No, they won't. Sentinels have it. That surprises the Bulldogs. The ball came out awful slow to have not been hit, but it is what it is. Bulldogs with the win here in the third. So we may be back, folks, for some lacrosse. We may not. We may have to drive a little bit, but nevertheless, this team's worth driving for. Already been to several away games, and if they're on the road, I will be there for certain. Of course, as long as no one's in Westerly. Williams with it. Straight ahead. Shot. Score! And they are fired up, this Bulldog squad, 10-2, and right off the rip. First 2 goals of the second half, much like the first half, go to the Bulldogs. Working on putting a pin in the balloon of the Sentinels here tonight, deflating them even further. Early on in quarter number 3. The whatever adjustments that the Sentinels made need to be readjusted a tiny bit. This game, folks, is brought to you in part by Wireless Zone, authorized Verizon retailer, Repair Zone, crack screen, new battery. We got you covered. Located next to Duncan at Dunn's Corners in Westerly. That's the Wireless Zone. And Sentinels number 44 has got the connection here off the face-off, so they'll be in the Bulldogs' third. In the shadows of Granite Street here. Girls lacrosse, a lot of excitement. Dropped a tough one last night, but they're right in the middle of things. Maybe number 3rd seed, I believe. They'll be in the postseason. And all you need is a ticket. And that is going to go in favor of the Bulldogs. Toronto. And the shot by Patricia, nice save. Nice save. Donegan of the Sentinels. Got to give him credit as he lets that one go. And it is over. And Garofolo gets a stick on it to get it out of the way. And the Sentinels does come up with it. And they're going to let things catch up a little bit. It's been a while since they found the back of the net. And their offense, frankly, I should say the Bulldogs' defense has stymied their offense completely. I want to put the onus on the Bulldogs' D and not just say that their offense is playing poorly. This Bulldog defense is playing well. And that is taken, picked off Matthew Garofolo, one end to the other. Cody has it and loses his stick. Nice stick check on the other end by the Sentinels. And right there, Michael Girasini, the freshman, gets a stick on it. Girasini, who gets a lot of playing minutes here. Had a great season as a freshman. Has had, will continue to have. Pass to the inside, deflected and take it away. Well, almost take it away. Still loose, we're going to kick it. And they pass it ahead. And these guys can run, boy. I know this Westerly team doesn't get tired. I don't remember how that's possible. Wind's going against the Sentinels here in the third. I don't think the wind is the 8-goal difference, but. And number 22 up at the top. Man up again still by Matthew Garafola. And looking for any kind of lane. They turned and nothing there. Nice defense, nice help defense on the inside by the Bulldogs. Right there, Garafola. The physicality, he doesn't need help it out in the corner. The Sentinels are going to turn the corner with it. Behind the goal still by quite a bit. And working on getting it in front of the goal, but they got to back all the way outside of the perimeter to do so. Bulldogs middle defense playing well, nothing there, forcing them outside. That's great help defense by Aiden Cody as well, Zach Morin. And we got a little bit of a chippy stick situation going on here. And with the postseason sitting in front, you know, need anything that could cost us playing time, any of our players. So we'll reset here and see what the situation is. The Sentinels are going to have it. We are under 6 minutes to go in quarter number 3. We will be back in action, like I said, Saturday. Scheduled for a nice little rivalry, season-ending matchup versus Stonington on the baseball diamond. I think I'm getting an alert, as I mentioned, diamond. Let's see what's going on over there and hope it's good news. 0-0, bottom of the 6th inning, folks, in a 7-inning contest. And that's Bulldog Baseball update via Gary Moreno. Thank you, Father. And Smithfield still working the perimeter, trying to find a gap. And this Bulldog defense just not providing it. And the combination of the early game physicality that this Bulldog D implies or puts in really does have an effect on later in the game. They're challenged a lot less because they have a great combination of physicality and speed. And Smithfield with it again. And Mitch McLeod makes sure he doesn't make it around that side. Having a good night defensively. Again, hasn't been challenged. And that is a pass shot, save Cassidy, and Smithfield will retain control of the ball. And a little turn jump shot saved by Cassidy. And a beauty. Yeah, that stays in bounds somehow behind the goal. And they're working around the perimeter. And to the ground he goes. Flag's gonna fly. Yeah, it took a little second guess on himself, the official. You should never show people that you're doing that. Aiden Cody is gonna be flagged. But if you pull it out, you throw it. You don't wait. Either way, Sentinels got it. So the Bulldog baseball team pulling on the heartstrings of baseball Bulldog fans here. And I'm trying, not the most media tech savvy guy here, looking down, trying to look up information and watch a game. On the ball is Morin. McLeod on this side here. And you are not going to get by him and I'll go to the ground. And Mitch McLeod doing a really nice job of help defense. They haven't been challenging him on the outside of the perimeter, so he's been sliding over and covering those lanes on the inside and playing help defense. It's a real nice job overall. Looking for a lane and just letting it go, and I don't know who it went off, but really a low percentage shot is all the Bulldogs are giving up. And again, the Sentinels have it, but the clock is ticking here. 3.5 to go in the third. Sentinels running out of time. Bulldogs want to finish this thing 14-0, and we have a timeout on the field. Folks, this production brought to you in part by Kiefer's Martial Arts, Kids Karate, 2 free weeks, and a free uniform. This is an exclusive offer for Westerly Live viewers. Use coupon code Westerly Live at checkout on Kiefer'sMartialArts.com. So really, you can kind of see a tired Smithfield team and a more frustrated team. And you can see a united team on the Bulldog side that you've seen all year long. They've put together the pieces. They got a great rotation, a lot of different weapons. 3:37 to go in the third quarter. This is the regular season finale for both teams. Round number 1, I do believe, starts in the area of the 24th, 25th, 26th. According to RIL, again, that's as far as I'm going to go with any planning. The Bulldogs could have a bye. They might not have a bye. They could have a home game. They might not have a home game. So I can offer you that much. But tune in to the regular season finales of the other sports we cover, and more information will be piling in. And I will be pouring it out to you guys. And then we're back in action if Saturday is a washout, in which the weather forecast to be, but they have been known to be wrong. We're back in action Monday night. And that is the regular season still. Players back on the field. The Bulldogs entered this season with 14 league opponents, and they are just over a quarter away from dispatching them each twice. It's always harder the second time, But it also shows your improvement. At such point in the season, we didn't have Drew Petroska, but the Bulldogs were a 9-8 winner on Smithfield's turf. And then in the season finale, in a game that essentially doesn't mean anything to the Bulldogs have just shut down Smithfield. Time of possession right now, Smithfield is kind of padding theirs, but the Bulldogs are allowing it. They're not playing physical. They're beating them up. They're not giving up shots. So, and away comes Morin with it. Over midfield, and he's off. You would never know he's the football center. 4-year starting center for the Bulldogs. And they're fighting for it. It is flung ahead and loose. And they're trying to save the inbound. They do. Sentinels have it again as the sun heads down over the horizon here. And towards the middle, nice contact by McLeod, forcing the pass and negating the shot now, and it's behind the goal. They slip go to the ground. So that chip by McLeod shut down that opportunity. And the Sentinels will have to reset. Mitch McLeod, another all-state lineman for the football team. This, again, could be his last time on this field. Devoted blood, sweat, tears, and time. And they're doing it justice, let me tell you. They're leaving it all on the field, and they have the positive results to show. Congratulations to all the players going to play at the next level in all the different sports. Huge accomplishment and lots of fun. Families as well. It's a lot of fun for them too. And slips to the ground, pops back up, and his junior's on his way. That doesn't stop him. Eric Fazaro and a little whoop-de-loop, and he's off. And they have numbers, and the Sentinels one stick able to get in the way. So they prevent the break. We are under a minute in quarter number 3. And they lose it. Nice D by the Bulldogs. Kicked away. Garofolo scoops it up. And now it's loose. And this time Williams has got it. And he skips 1-2. Push from behind. You don't want to give him any extra speed. And they do. He's in the Smithfield third. One pass. Good. Pass. Just ahead. Trying to get a little too fancy. Cody to Petroska. And they show their frustration, even on a situation like that. They're ahead 10-2. And this is the end of the third quarter. There's your horn. After 3, the score Bulldogs 10, Sentinels 2. But you do see the Bulldogs, if a pass goes awry or they miss a shot, they have high expectations of themselves, and they still get angry at themselves. They still get frustrated. They're striving for better. Their coaches have established such a great mindset in these players that they're trying to get better and better and better each time they take this field, regardless of opponent, regardless of score, because they know what's coming up now. So they're going to get a few days off after this one, folks, and then it's it, do or die, every game, one and done. 1 quarter to go here. Bulldog with the 8-goal lead, waiting for updates here. Baseball heading towards the 7th inning for a baseball game that just big implications. I know a lot of things go into it, but I know final instructions on the far side. It's windy outside. It's beautiful in the booth. I know the flags are blowing. Bulldogs will be going against the wind in the 4th. I think they have taken care of anything that would mean. Narragansett hanging on over 500 at the 4 seed here. in lacrosse. So it stands 13-0 Bulldogs, 10-3 Smithfield, 9-5 Tollgate, 7-6 Narragansett. Those are your top four. Besides that, you got 6-7 Barville, and then Mount Hope, Pontiac. So I don't know how many are going to get in. If you don't know that, you can't draw up a bracket. I did do as much research as I could, and I really don't think they figured it out yet. Here we go, fourth quarter on the way. In a production that was brought to you in part by Valenti Subaru. Subaru sales and service located at those corners in Westerly. Valenti means value. With over 90 years in the auto business, the Valenti family knows how to keep customers happy. Voted Retailer of the Year 2022 by Subaru of New England. Here we go, fourth quarter face-off. Lance Williams for possibly the final quarter. These seniors will play on Sal or Jerry Field, and folks, that's a huge deal. That is a huge deal, and they have left it out here tonight. I don't care what sport it is. It's the last time you're going to try it out on this field, and they have done just such a fantastic job. And I know that there's a lot of athletes on this field today that have come close to rings in other sports. And if they could finish their high school career and finally get that ring, I know there's a lot of hungry athletes, and that's not just football players. That's across the spectrum. No better way to end your high school career. And not many players can say that they won their last high school game, because really only one team in each division can say that. So moving forward, Sentinel still looking for space. And the Bulldogs defense still waiting for really a challenge, essentially. Haven't scored since early on, really early in the second quarter. Williams pops up with it. Turns the far side, puts down the Jets. He's at the 50. Takes the hit, inbound 40, 30. Into the Bulldogs third, and play will slow down a bit. Bulldogs will maintain possession here after the whistle. Flag was on the far side in front of the Bulldogs bench. Now they're going to confer to figure out what it was. And we are at the 10:42 mark, quarter number 4. Back in action, tentatively 7 p.m. first pitch. Bulldog baseball versus Stonington Saturday night. Predicted like 100% chance of rain. We'll see. I may have an update. Holy smokes, folks. 1-0. Westerly. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 6th. 3-0. Still bottom of the 6th. Bulldog baseball. 3-0. Bottom of the 6th. Bulldogs lead. Or I wouldn't have sounded so excited. So, back to lacrosse. Still can't tell you really what we're not playing for. And we have the Westerly back in action. Clock's moving, about 10 minutes to go in this one. And spring sports in Westerly, things are clicking here at the moment. Shot from outside, score! Lance Williams, sniper, lower left pocket. 11-2, and the senior leaving on a sweet note, boy, let me tell you. But this team has loftier expectations. I know that they are absolutely not satisfied. Freshman in the middle here for the Bulldogs. Michael Gervasini gets a lot of playing time as a freshman here. The Sentinels have it. They're moving on the field. Got to the inside. Nice pass that time. And a nice save by Cassidy. So they completed the pass to the inside that they needed. Cassidy, he's taking a run at it. Oh, pops up from behind. He's going to head back to his post. Nice job by Aiden Cody of getting his back and standing in goal for the Bulldogs. In a tight game, I don't think you'd see that, but it's fun in this situation. This has been a fun ride this season with this team, and only to get more enjoyable. Buckle up. And a nice underhand shot, nice save by Cassidy.
Nice hustle, Ryder. I know. Get in there, White.
Settles in the far corner, Aiden Cody, huge part of the Bulldog defense as well. When I'm not confusing the names, but I think I got them down now. Even though you're both graduating, you've got a heck of a career here. Matthew Garafola reels it in and reverses his field, avoids two. Comes to the near corner, makes the pass up the field. Gervasini's got it. And he's going to make a little spin, a little loop-de-loop, and he is moving. Swim move, spins to the inside, passes to his partner. And now we got Liam Cody, who's going to slow things down, let his team catch up here. As we are at the 8-minute mark, just about in the quarter number 4. Bulldog baseball up 3-0 at the moment in the bottom of the 6th. 7th inning, 6 innings done. Bulldogs with a 3-0 lead in the 7th inning. So don't sleep on your returning state champions just yet, folks. Pass, nice effort, Jake Perkins on the receiving end. And Smithfield at the frustration breaking point, essentially. And move it across midfield. Nice G by McLeod. It's not happening there. Quick feet, believe it. And number 22 tries to work, tries to find a lane anywhere, and it's a save by Cassidy. Yeah, it was physical D in the back. You're not getting around anywhere. Zach Morin fighting, the ball drops loose. And nothing has been easy tonight at any point. And that is the way the Bulldogs play D right there. Zach Morin beats him up, ball pops loose. Sentinel team scrappy. I will say that, they're still right in there. When these two teams meet again, this Bulldog team that we see here tonight on the field is going to have to be the same one that shows up that night. Because this Sentinel team has won 10 games, and you can't sleep on it. This was not their night. You made it not their night, absolutely. You run into them again, though, you got to dust this one off and forget about it. Because I'm sure the combination of things that went down for Smithfield tonight. They ran into the best team in the division, A number 1. They had to play at South Algeria Field, their home turf, number 2. And they probably didn't play exactly their best. And nice move, and Petracca, the returning weapon, the senior, doubles back. And Cody has it. And we're at about the midway point, quarter number 4. No news is good news as far as Bulldog baseball goes at the moment. Volleyball team sitting in the gym in third base. Sniper score! Freshman Michael Gervasini in on the act. Across his body, across the goalie's lower left pocket. 12-2. So in 2 nights ago, they handled Tollgate, the number 3 team in the division. Here they're handling Smithfield, One was by 12 goals, one's by 10. They've put together a good quality regular season. They're putting a stamp on it here tonight. And then, out of your heads. Forget about it. It's a new battle because there's no room for forgiveness in the playoffs. And they know that from other sports. Pizarro with it here, under 6 to go. And he finds space, makes that extra pass. One more pass, and that one didn't go. One too many. But they reel it in from up top, Luzzy. And now we're on the far side, Caleb Williams. On the move, Williams. And forced to back out. And underneath we go in the far corners of the field. On the move, coming our way. He's got wheels. Nice pass to the middle over everybody, though. Good idea. And there's things like that in the playoffs, there's things the coaches are going to find in this game, believe it or not, that they're going to work on. I didn't find all that much, and as a fan, you don't see all that much, but there's things the coaches are going to have these guys work on and get better at going into the postseason. And what a job by the coaching staff in its entirety. Congratulations, putting together such a good season. Fun season to be a part of. And they are wrestling here in the final minutes. Pass across the middle, and the Sentinels get a stick on it. And the flag pops out, surprisingly. Rafferty kicks it out. .4:23 to go on the field. A little breaks here in play. No one seemed to be in a hurry here to move this thing along and complete it. And the officials finally give the go-ahead. And we'll move along with the final 4 minutes. Shot from outside. And that was a nice save. Deflection comes into, still loose on the ground. And the Sentinels will get another chance at it. And that shot from long range goes. So they pop in their third of the day. And again, from long range, the Bulldogs doesn't allow any penetration.
Sentinels goal by number 29, Anthony Macchero.
Bulldog softball team having a fantastic year. At the moment, 11-4 in the division. I think they're in a big mess of teams that are right around there, tied for second, third, fourth situation. So fighting in the final weeks, final days of the regular season. Regular season for everybody winds up, I do believe, next week. As the postseason will start in lacrosse. Other teams will be finishing up the regular season. And if they make it the following week. Bulldogs on the far side here, trying to keep it in bounds. And it is still rolling at 3.5 minutes. Bulldogs all but victorious here with a 12-3 lead versus the number 2 team in the division, Smithfield. They just dispatched the number 3 team. Mind you, they've done that 2 times to each team. Smithfield twice this year, which was a much more competitive game in Smithfield earlier on. 9-8 Bulldogs win in OT. And now the question is, nice save by Cassidy on the wraparound. The question is, did the Bulldogs get that much better, or did Smithfield show its cards? Who knows? Obviously, the Bulldogs showed improvement. This game, right from the start, from a minute and a half in, Williams scored the first goal. Has been all Westerly, never in jeopardy. And with nothing on, someone would say nothing on the line. You tell a high school athlete that's got an undefeated team and a state championship possibility that nothing's on the line. And Williams holds his balance, running his field for one of the final times, still has it, and allowing his Bulldog offense to catch up. And the Bulldogs in no rush. And that's Williams wrap around and a nice save by the Sentinel goalie. And I have a vibration on my wrist, which means it could be. Let's hope for a Bulldog final maybe. Oh boy. 3-2 in the 7th inning with 2 outs. So it's never easy, is it, folks? From a 3-0 7th inning lead, it is 3-2 with 2 outs. Bulldog baseball update on a game with huge implications from everything I've been told. And the Bulldogs trying to work the middle. Cody has it from behind. In no rush, a buck and a half to go. And Williams with it. So this Westerly Bulldog squad has done everything they can do. They've had 14 opponents put in front of them. They've defeated 14 opponents. The playoff structure is not set yet, and whatever way they set it up, they're going to go with it, and they're going to attack. They have put it together at the right time, and I'll be there for certain. Oh boy, the bases are loaded. In the 7th, 3-2, 2 outs to Bulldog baseball. And the Bulldogs working off the final seconds of this one. They are going to end the regular season with a division record of 14-0. Perfect division record 2023. Congratulations to the division champs. But they have higher expectations. They have higher goals. But let me tell you, they should take a second and feel good about themselves and their careers, the seniors here at Sal Algieri Field, on Sal Algieri Field, as you see them coming together. These two teams, folks, might meet again. There is no question about that. We will be back at it in the celebration in front of the goal, apropos for the Bulldogs. We will be back at it tentatively 7 p.m. first pitch. Bulldog baseball Saturday night, weather depending. This production has been brought to you in part, folks, by the Wireless Zone, Valenti Subaru, Kiefer's Martial Arts, Coastal Graphics, Remy's Cycle, Teddy's Toys, McQuaid's Ace Hardware, Nancy Siciliano of Oceanfront Homes, and Jersey Mike's Subs. This is Westerly Live, Westerly Radio, bringing you a close of the Bulldogs Division Championship regular season. We'll see you Saturday night, if not Monday, folks, for the nitty-gritty playoff time.